Hey, how y'all doing on this beautiful Friday? hmm That's all right. Somebody saying I'm late. It's better late than never, but I'm here, and that's all that matters. Thank you, Wanda girl. Thank you for the drink. I went and got my hair cut. Uh-huh. It's like that. I just messed it up. hmm Girl, I just got home, but on your side, it's not raining, but on my side, it's raining. I wonder why it's raining over here. Hey Sandra, hey Linda, hey Queens, how y'all doing? How y'all doing on this beautiful Friday? I'm blessed and highly favored. How about that? Hey nephew, how y'all doing? Y'all was looking for me. Well, I had to go to the Mercedes place earlier because um word on the street. I don't get me wrong, y'all. I love my car, right? But the interior just drives me because it's white, and you got to be very careful with driving a car with white seats. So I was thinking about, and I have a car this time instead of a SUV. Why my hair look like it been cut the wrong way? It's not. It's just not combed right. But anyway, um, like when I first got my car, they didn't have an SUV that I really liked it, so I just went on and got the the E Class 350 because I liked it, the E Class 350. But by me being in a wheelchair, it don't have a whole lot of space, and I realized my car didn't have a lot of space when I picked my two brothers up, and I had somebody else in my car, and I was like, well, damn, by me used to having like. I still have my van, don't get me wrong. By me used to having more room, like in the BMW, they had more room. I had the whole wheelchair. You can pick the whole wheelchair up and put it in the back. Unlike a car, when I be in my car, can y'all get the lights up over here? I only have two lights, and they got 5 people on here. Unlike when I'm in my car, is the trunk is not that big, but when it's just me by myself, but I still don't like the fact that whenever I'm in the car, when I take my wheelchair loose, I gotta put it on the back seat. I got all my seats like in the back. I got them covered up where I won't mess my seats up, but at the same time, I should have thought about that with me being in a wheelchair. And with white seats, you have to protect your seats for, like, if you got on some jeans, they might fade on your seats and all that kind of stuff. And I am like a very clean person, so I be like when people get in my car, it's certain things I don't want them to do in my car. And I don't be trying to act like I ain't never had them, but I still want to take care of the stuff that I do have. And some people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't understand, a car like that, you got to keep it up with the maintenance and all that in case you ever want to get rid of it or something like that. So I was looking at other, utility vehicles and stuff like that. And I saw one today, but I really didn't like that one. Like, looking at that and looking at my E-Class that I have now, I was like, no, I like my car better than I like this one. So until I find a truck, a utility vehicle that I like, I don't like what my hair looking. Until I find something that I like, um, I will be in my car. You know what I'm saying? And to say, hey, Elizabeth, hey, Queen, until I decide. And I haven't had my car for I had my car like 2 months now. But at the same time, I think when I first bought my car, I was so excited, when I got my car and I was looking at, utility vehicles and stuff, but they didn't have another car on the lot that I really like. And I'm like, you know what? I just went on and got that. But I don't know how long I'm gonna stay in my E-Class because I just feel like I need more room. Hey, Dr. Girl. Hey, Queen. I feel like I need more room. So I'm not trying to be like a person like ungrateful, but I still feel like I made a bad choice by getting a vehicle instead of getting another utility vehicle. The reason why I got out of my BMW is that my BMW was like a 2016 or 2016 or 17, something like that. And I feel like eventually, even though I ain't have no problem with my BMW truck or nothing like that, but one time, that's when we was going out of town and I had to get, I think, a curl or some change or something like that. Other than that, my BMW was everything to me. It rides smooth and I like it and I liked everything about it. But the only thing is, before a car store, again, you probably a used car and you don't have a warranty on it, it's better to get rid of it before you start having problems. So I got rid of that, and now I'm in a Mercedes that I have. But anything go wrong with my Mercedes, I got a warranty, and I ain't got to worry about coming out of my pocket and all that kind of stuff there. But still, the reason why I really got rid of my BMW too is because they don't have the grab bar for me to grab it to get in on the driver's side, and I always used to be using all my strength pulling myself up to get in the car. So if I find a utility vehicle that's convenient for me, where I can pull myself and they have the grab on my driver's side as well as on the passenger side, then I would choose that car to be for me. But if it sit too high, right now, hey Jacqueline, hey Queen, hey Angie, hey Queen, but until I find the right one. And then I want this thing that goes in the back of the trunk that grabs the wheelchair for you and bring the wheelchair to you where you ain't about to touch the wheelchair. So that's why I should have just waited. But I was ready to get rid of the BMW. Even though I had my BMW, I think I had it about a year. But I had I had my van for about 2 years or 2 years, going on 3 years or something like that. But sometimes you just got to take your time when you're trying to shop around for houses and cars and all that kind of stuff. That when I get ready to buy my house, I'm gonna take my time because I'm gonna decide on where I want to live. I don't want to yeah, Elizabeth. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to rush in. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Queen. I don't want to rush into buying a house, knowing when I buy the house, I know eventually I'm gonna be leaving my house for my grandchildren. So I'm gonna be very mindful. I'm not getting a 2-story house, of course not, because I'm in a wheelchair. I want a single house with probably about four bedrooms and 2 bathrooms or 2.5 beds, something like that. But I want more than enough room because I want to, fix a room up for my grandson and a room up for my granddaughters, stuff like that. But I'm gonna be very mindful because it's certain places that I want to live, and a lot of y'all don't know they have subdivisions in Louisiana that y'all don't even know exist, and you could be ducked off, and guess what? Y'all don't even know it exists. A ranch. Girl, we got New Jersey in the building on YouTube. She said I need a ranch with some horses and some cows, huh? So when I do decide to buy my house, and I'm gonna be buying my house when I make 60, yes, clock that T. I don't care what nobody say, y'all, because the people be saying don't say nothing. I am gonna be buying my house when I make 60. I am 59 right now. Clock that T. But anyway, y'all know the topic today is. Y'all know what the topic is today? The topic today is what you go by a man or woman house that your spouse is cheating on you with. That's the topic for today. But it's raining over here when I was on the bridge. Right. When I was on the bridge, it was raining. But it's not raining in New Orleans, but it's raining in St. Tammany Parish. So y'all, I know I was supposed to be on here at 7, but I got caught up across in New Orleans. I got caught up over there. I got caught up at the Mercedes place, and then I left there and I went and get my hair cut and got my eyebrows. Mm-hmm. And so, I was talking to my barber and stuff like that, and we was talking, and I was telling him about my complex I have about my face, and he was like, "No, you still got a beautiful face or whatever." See, some people don't see what I see. See what I'm saying? But The only thing, y'all, I'm not the type of person that I like people cutting on me, and I don't want no Botox and all that kind of stuff there. But to be honest, I know I'm about to be 60, right? I don't have wrinkles in my face, but I do have this line in my face that I don't like. So um I really don't like I really don't want to get nothing done to my face, but I just don't like that my face is small. And maybe when I gain my weight back, you probably won't see it. And sometimes you really don't see it, but sometimes you do. And I really don't like it. I guess that comes with age, but at the same time, I just don't like it. Like some of y'all don't like certain things about your body. That in my face, I don't like it. I don't have no marks. I got beautiful skin, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like where this right here in my face. I don't like that. It is what it is. It's my face, but and it's my. I just don't like it. So anyway, the reason why I made that topic today by saying that would any one of y'all go if y'all find out your spouse is cheated on y'all and y'all find out where your spouse is, would you pull up or would you pull back? I'm just saying, if you found out your husband was by a female house, would you go to her house? Or if you found out your wife or your significant other, your boyfriend or whatever, y'all go together, whatever y'all want to call yourself, would you go to another person's house if you find out your husband or your wife there? Some of y'all gonna say no. Y'all probably won't go knock on the door, but some of y'all didn't sit outside. Got to be more careful. Some of y'all could lie sometime, but y'all can't lie all the time. Some of y'all then did that already. Then pulled up on the condo, then passed around the house 3 or 4 times or 5 times. And y'all just not gonna tell me, but y'all done did it. I ain't the only one that went by the side piece out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jocelyn says she too old and she don't have the energy. All right, Elizabeth. All right, Queen. Been there, done that. So they got some of them gonna say they ain't never did it, but they did. They did. Jocelyn from Jersey. She said she did, and she waited. Woo! Woo! I did. I did. I knocked. I knocked on the door, did, and he was in there. Was what you did? You will pull up and say, see you now, stay there, or some. Oh, Linda says she'll pull up and say, see you now and stay there. What you say, Elizabeth? When I was young, wait, hold up. When I was young, Elizabeth said when she was young, when I was young, I have knocked on a few doors. Got to be more careful. I just knew I wasn't the only one, Sandra, from 1984. I just knew I wasn't the only one. But did y'all, how, let me ask y'all this question. How did y'all feel after y'all knocked on the door? Or after y'all knocked on the door? Was it a relief? Or did you go along to get along? Because when I knocked on the door, the mama said, oh, he not here. And she was living by her mama. And he was in there with her by her mama house. So I said, she said, well, if he in here, he don't supposed to be in here. Well, girl, what you mean? Hey, Queen Ray, what you mean if he in your house, he don't supposed to be in here? But your daughter got the door shut. And you mean to tell me what your daughter then snuck somebody's husband in your house and you claiming you don't know? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Wait, what you said, Josh, you did knock on the door, but you had a key to the car and put, all right, clock that T. Java said she had a key to the car. And what you did to the car? He couldn't leave because she had the car. Got to be more careful. My kind of girl, my kind of action. He had to get in touch with her because he couldn't leave. How about that? Mm-hmm. 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 What you say, B? Hell yeah. Getting out, knocking on the door. That part right there. Mm-hmm. So y'all, back to what I was saying. The mama went wake them up from whatever they was doing. I should have been more careful. One, the mama went wake them up and said, I don't know what she told her daughter. I don't know if she said it while they was in the bed or they stopped doing what they was doing, but she said, she must have probably said, oh, tell him his wife is outside. Got to be more careful. Because he came outside. And whatever they was doing before I got there, I messed all that up. Because he came outside and he left. And I followed him. And when I followed him to his mama house because he sure wasn't coming to my house. Followed him to his mama house. We arguing in front of the door. Bang, 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 bang. We do a little scrap. I passed a little lit. Yeah, I did. Elizabeth over here, y'all, on Facebook says she didn't kick the doors down and all that. No, she said she'll kick the door down about her husband. Got to be more careful. Right strength, wrong yo-yo, huh, Elizabeth? That part right there. So he came out. We was doing the left. I was slapping him up and all that. So you playing, and I'm calling your phone, and you ain't answering and all that. Yeah, I'm doing all that. So the popos come. And when the popos come, they clean both of us. Because he say, I hit him. I say he hit me. They say since nobody ain't going to say who hit first, we going to bring both of y'all to jail. And both of us went to jail, and they put us in the same police car. And then we in the police car, and he trying to make up while we in the police car. Boy, stop. Boy, stop. Still mad. But boy, going on with all that. Still mad. But we got out of jail at different times. I got out first. I made sure I got out first in case he tried to do a little backtrack. You won't be backtracking there. Got to be more careful. I was waiting for somebody to lie and say that I was the only one that knocked on doors. And I didn't have somebody to knock on my door. To knock on my door. Girl, I don't mess with your dude. Your dude don't, not at my house, maybe somebody else's house, but not at my house. Because if he in here, he's mine. I ain't got nobody else in that don't belong to me. If he in my house, he's mine. But never had nobody knock on my door unless it was mine. See what I'm saying? But not me messing with theirs. But mine. Thinking that was theirs, girl. This is not, girl. But I ain't gonna lie. You come to my house, we coming outside. That's how that go. We coming outside. Ain't no big bitch stay inside. I'm gonna go talk. No, we going to the door together. Got to be more careful. Yeah, we was having fun. We was. Now we know better, Queen. Nowadays, we going to the door together. Girl, what you want? Now, what you want? Because you know they got some of them think if they cheating with your significant other, that's their old man. And they think they have the right because he didn't lie to her and he didn't sold her a dream. So now she coming to your house, but you better come right. Because we going to the door together. Got to be more careful. But of course, we got the generation out be talking all that. Why you got to check the woman? Why you got to do all this? Why you got to do all that? Girl, please. Girl, please. Y'all be letting these men, y'all give a lot of these men too much of leverage. And now, since they came out with caller ID and all the extra stuff, they think they know how to cheat and all that. And now they got where you got the location and all that kind of stuff there. You know what? With your cash app, they can find out where you live and they can find out who you is with your cash app too. But I'm just asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend. Can they find out? I already know the answer. So y'all, All y'all, if somebody didn't send y'all some cash app or you didn't send somebody some cash app, it's a way that they can find out all your business. Clock that T. If you all us that's on social media, all us that's on social media that's following one another and all that kind of stuff, there, we can follow you right to the door, Pamela. Got to be more careful. So all y'all better make sure y'all location is turned off. If y'all doing something y'all have no business, y'all can follow me straight to St. Tammany. If y'all follow me to St. Tammany, St. Tammany is St. Slamity. So if y'all come over here with that bull crap, they're gonna run y'all ass right back to New Orleans. Got to be more careful. Mm-hmm. How about that? So y'all got to be very mindful with these cell phones and all that, since they want to know. So you know, in the new modern days and all that kind of stuff, that ain't had all this. But now it's like it's almost that they want you to get caught cheating. And the cold part about it, some of y'all don't even know how to cheat. How you gonna cheat in the same city and everybody damn know everybody? See what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be around here cheating. What you say, nephew? But a lot of y'all be around here cheating. And guess what? All these people know each other. So y'all be thinking y'all getting away, but y'all be going along to get along, but not knowing these people be talking every day. You know what I'm saying? But it's so sad because they got all kind of technology to find out. They got a little bitty chip that you can just drop in your husband or your fiance car and just leave it in the car. And guess what? You could find a location. Hey, Granny. You could find a location all the time. What's your name is? 1D. Oh, I can't pronounce it, girl. So I ain't going to mistake it. But anyway, hey, Queens. But anyway, they got a little bitty chip. And you can drop it in any vehicle. Any vehicle. And guess what? All you got to do is download the app in your phone. And guess what? It's going to drop the location wherever they at. Got to be more careful. I know somebody who called their old man was in their car and he didn't know that she had a little chip in the car and she tracked them down. Got to be more careful. Can I get some hearts and some thumbs and stuff? Can I get some love over here on Facebook? And can I get some love over here on YouTube? Because guess what? We're going to have a good Friday tonight. Mm-hmm. 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 That part right there. Thank y'all for the hearts over here. So what's wrong with y'all on YouTube? Y'all on a commercial break or something like that? Because y'all ain't sending no hearts or nothing. Y'all can press the heart button too and show me some love with the hearts. Let me give y'all some hearts since y'all ain't giving me nothing. Since y'all ain't giving me nothing, let me give y'all some. See them hearts, them red hearts? That's me giving them to y'all. And y'all not giving them to me. Hey, boss lady. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So I was waiting for somebody to say that. You know what I was waiting for somebody to say they ain't never went to nobody's house and all that kind of stuff there, right? I was waiting for that. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Sandra. I was waiting for all that. I should have been more careful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because because a lot of women, they be thinking that they the only one go through shit. They be like, myself, it's all about myself. Girl, you're not the only woman in the world. And just like Aunt May's been through some shit, you might ain't went through the shit that Aunt May's been through, but you've been through some shit. Got to be more careful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But nowadays, y'all, I think we shouldn't go to nobody's house and knock on nobody's door. I think we should just wait in the car. Because guess what? Now that I'm old and I'm wise, I'm realizing that you're never supposed to go to another woman or another man's house. Now, you can wait till his side ass or her side ass come outside and let him see your face and let him know that, yeah, I see you. Mm-hmm. I see you. But better yet, If you don't plan on being with them no more, the best thing you do is go load their shit up and load it in the back of your car or load it in the front of your car and dump that shit right in front of them, right where they at. If that's where you at, creeping and sneaking, that's where you need to be. Got to be more careful. Because I done dumped some clothes out on many days. And girl, you want him, huh? So girl, you really want him? You sure you want this problem? Because I'm going to give you what you want. Hold up, I'll be back. So I went home and got all the rest of the shit. And I dumped it in front of the door. Here you go. That's your problem. Because they be thinking, they be on the outside looking in thinking you guys say, oh girl, he nice looking, he doing all that for her. And not knowing that you is the breadwinner. Don't let that go over their heads. Because a lot of women, they see your little man looking nice and smelling good and all that kind of stuff. And when you got with him, his teeth was all messed up. They ain't know how to dress, you know. He ain't know how to put some shit on. You know what I'm saying? Now you didn't made him, you know, good man, good job and all that kind of stuff. They ain't know about his hygienes and all that. And now you made him look like something. And now all the girls want to jump on the bandwagon, not knowing that you the one the cause of him getting his teeth fixed. You the one cause of him looking good. You the one cause of him dressing nice, smelling good, and all that. He ain't even know nothing about wearing good cologne. And now you done got him that follow me cologne. You know what I'm saying? And now they're trying to follow him. But not knowing that without you, it's like cornflakes without the milk. Dry. So they on the outside looking in and they want him, but just don't know. Girl, please. Watch what y'all ask for. Because, girl, you going to get it. And when you get it, you're going to be saying, girl, you could come get him. Girl, can you come take him back? Because guess what? I ain't know he was a handful. Well, that's what you wanted, Miss Thing, right? That's what you wanted, right? Well, girl, I don't want him. You hold on to him. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. Y'all stay together. I wish y'all a happy life because that's what you want. You went through all that. See, some women, it's good when they creeping and sneaking. Women, any man. When they creeping and sneaking, it feels good and all that kind of stuff. That look good and all that kind of stuff there. And when they get it for themselves, they realize I really didn't want him like that. I really didn't want him like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like that. A lot of people want what they can't have. When you can have your own, why you want that one? Because that one is being occupied. And them people going through some shit. Now, why, if he bringing her or if they going through some shit, why you want to be in the mix of some shit that people is going through? Oh, because you think you could be the better woman, right? Or you think you could be the better man. So you in your mind. Y'all don't know what's the real reason. Once somebody stopped giving up the money and stopped doing what they was doing in the beginning, somebody trying to move around to the next victim. Somebody gonna lie and deceive somebody and make it seem like somebody is this and somebody is that. When it ain't none of that. Because men are very convincing. They lie with a straight face. They just lie. They'll sell you a dream in a minute. They'll give you roses, flowers. They'll buy you Tiffany. They'll buy you all kind of nice stuff. And it's a setup. But we knocking on doors. Girl, leave him there. Boy, leave her there. They just playing around. You got to make their plan around. Hey, cousin, you got to make their plan around. That's what you want to do, right? That's who you want to be with that night, right? So won't you just stay there? I don't like her like that. I don't like him like that. Well, why you went there? And why you still creeping over there? So obvious, you must have liked it enough to be over there, trying to stay over overnight. Got to be more careful. Yeah. I done did all that. Knocking on the door and all that. Tell them come outside and all that. You know what I'm saying? Crying and all that. And here they come. I'm sorry, I don't really like her like that. It was just something I was going through and you fall for it again. And and then you done told your girlfriend, you done told your family, you done told everybody about what happened. And it's not 24 hours and you took them back. Got to be more careful. You took her back. Wow. We are the most forgivingest people in the world. Knowing that our little heart was crushed. Now you trying to figure out, but you just was with me the other night. We had fun and all that, and good love and all that, singing and music and drinking wine and all that. And we had watching movies and all that kind of stuff. And then the next day, you went creeping. Wow. But that's what they do. It's in some of them nature. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know so many women mess around like men. Got to be more careful. Right. The same way you get them is how you lose them. But some people have a tendency, well, you know what? I'm still gonna hold on. I ain't going nowhere. I know I ain't going nowhere. They got some women, they don't care if they be abused all their life by a person. Some of them ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. Someone be like, well, why should I? You think I'm gonna go somewhere and he got money and he doing it? You think I'm gonna let another woman get it? Okay, well, stay there and just deal with whatever he dealing, whatever he dishing out, whatever they just stay there and deal with it. Because when it gets to that point, that means that person feel the need. I'm gonna just do what I want because she ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Don't ever make a person think they got that much power over you. How you doing to bust down? Don't ever make a person make you feel like you beneath them. And a lot of y'all do it. A lot of y'all give people too much leverage. Because I went knocked on the door and he came out and we went to jail. We went to jail. Because you got mad because you was down paid. But that was a good one. What Jocelyn did, she had the key to the car and removed the car. I think she said she removed the car. I gotta remember. But I know she had the key to the car, and I know he couldn't leave. That was a good one. Right. Right, Granny. That's a good thing. I remember but it wasn't a situation where he was by a female house. It was a situation where he had took the car and took his clothes and all that. And it was a situation where I got the car towed. And I put the car on the tow truck. I did. But back to what I was saying, y'all. And these days, I don't think we should go to nobody's house. Because they making people feel like even though that's your husband or that's your wife, you really don't have the right to go to nobody's house behind your husband or your wife. So what I knew now, if I knew then, I would have never went to the house and knocked on the door. I would have waited till he came out. I wouldn't have given a damn if it was daylight. I would have been sitting outside. I would have had to give me some coffee or some energy drink or something. And I'm waiting till you come outside. Because somebody was going to say, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. You know they lie with a straight face. People lie with a straight face. You could catch them on top of somebody or under somebody and they'll say, it wasn't me. It just wasn't me. See what I'm saying? People lie and you could catch them red-handed. So if you leave and go home, they're gonna say you're lying. I wasn't there. That wasn't me. That was my partner. I let my partner use the car. I let my friend use the car. That wasn't me. So y'all, in our time now, we got to be very mindful. I don't encourage no young girl, no older woman to go to nobody's house. Because now they ain't fighting. They have stand your ground. Like, oh, she came to the house. So you go to somebody's house, they could say you came there to threaten them, or they feel threatened for their life and all that kind of stuff there. And if they unalive you, guess what? Most likely they probably get off because they're going to say, oh, you was a threat to them. Just like me. When I almost got unalive, it was like, I don't know if they try to make it seem like I was a threat to her. I was a threat with my back turned. How was I a threat if I walked away? So y'all got to be very mindful because the system sucks and they got people that are justifying. God forbid if somebody do something to you and they got money. The only way you get justice is that man upstairs. Because anytime somebody could walk away after, trying to unalive you from behind, come on, y'all. Come on. But that man upstairs don't sleep. So to a lot of y'all, please, if you know your spouse sleeping around and messing with somebody else, I know we get up in the middle of the night, we find out we already know who they sleeping with. We already got the address, the location, because somebody didn't soon. Now, as far as you going around there, passing around there, yeah, to get validation. Or as you in the next block or at the corner, then you waiting to see him, make sure he come out there. Okay. But for us knocking on the door, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Because at the end of the day, you could get yourself hurt like that. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you already got strikes against you when somebody cheating with your significant other. So once they're cheating with your significant other, they didn't build a wall up inside of them. They got hate in their heart for you. So they waiting on you. Like, yeah, that's your man, that's your husband or whatever. But I'm waiting for you to come to my house. And they'll do anything to harm you to get rid of you. Clock that cheat. Clock that cheat. They'll try to get rid of you faster because they already won't be in your shoes. Mm-hmm. Clock that seat. So if they got young girls on here, y'all listen. Don't go to nobody's house. Don't knock on nobody's door. It's more than one way to skin a cat, and that's not the way. Y'all see what happened to AMAs, right? So just because a person do something wrong in our eyes and we know it's wrong, don't mean they're going to pay for it in the system. Because the system then let a lot of people go and they was guilty. And they got a lot of people that really did stuff and they're out on the street. And the people who really didn't do stuff is locked up. Don't let that go over your head. Because there's no way possible somebody could unalive you. I remember, I don't know if y'all remember this, when somebody went in somebody's church house and when they was going out the window or something like that, the pastor tried to, pum them, and the pastor wound up going to jail because they had their back turned. Got to be more careful. Or they could put an air tag. Wait, they can also put an air tag on the car. Jocelyn, what is the air tag? What is the air tag? Can anybody tell me what is an air tag? Jocelyn, what is the air tag? Because, they got all kind of stuff where they can find out. If you don't really love somebody and you just messing with them just because, or that's your little sugar daddy, little sugar mama, or whatever, can you just tell them up front? Because what y'all doing is playing with people's feelings, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt. When you love somebody and you give somebody your all and you done been good to somebody and they playing with you with somebody else, Man, people get caught up in their emotions and their feelings, and they be wanting to knock your socks off. Y'all can't be around here playing with people's feelings. That shit there, I ain't gonna lie, that shit there, I don't never want to feel like that ever again in life. That love shit, man, I don't never want to feel like that. That shit really hurt. That shit hurt you to the core, with all your inside. You don't want to eat. You don't want to talk to. I remember one time you ain't want to hear when holidays come. You don't want to hear nothing about what would the lonely do, and you don't want to hear nothing about Bonquisha. You don't want to hear nothing about not Bonquisha. What's her name? What's her name? Our ear come back, but you don't want to hear all them lonely sorry songs and all of that. $25 in Amazon is a little. Can dictate where someone at. Oh, it's $25 Amazon. A detach. Wow. Clock that T. So in this time, if you don't really want to be with somebody, just tell somebody, just be upfront and keep it real with them, because at the end of the day, with technology, they can find out anything about you and who you're messing with and all that. And with the cell phone, you could bring you right to somebody door. Got to be more careful. The internet, when the girl put my phone number up there, I was like, girl, I ain't worrying about you putting my phone number up there, because at the end of the day, I don't care about nobody having my phone number. I ain't got nothing to hide. So if they call my phone, what they want to talk about, they gonna play on my phone. Some of y'all is too old for the shit that y'all do. I don't give a damn. She gonna put my phone number on social media like I was supposed to. Oh, she put my phone number. Girl, I give a damn about you putting my phone number on social media. Got to be more careful. Halle Berry used it on DDG. What DDG? Or they say Halle Berry used it. Wow. Now that's big. That's big. Why would somebody in their right mind cheat on somebody in this time? Because they got all kind of technology stuff that's going on, man. Come on now. You got to be very wise. And let me tell you what happened. So my brother had the little thing that go in your wallet, right? I think his girlfriend at the time, she had the little thing, what it's called, y'all? What it's called that you put in the wallet? It's a little chip, but they call it something else. The Little Mermaid. Wow. So my brother had a little chip in his wallet, right? So let me tell you, my brother, his girlfriend had got the little chip for him, and it was in his wallet in case he lose his wallet, because he always was losing his wallet, losing his ID, losing his phone, and all that. So y'all, let me put y'all on game. So my brother gave his wallet to my nephew. So all the while, his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, because they ain't together no more. And she want me to say the ex, so that's his ex-girlfriend. All the while, she went and tracked the wallet down. She thought that was him. And it was my nephew at a hotel with another girl. Clock that T. So she thought for sure my brother was going to come out there. My brother had and gave up that wallet. And when she went to the hotel, it was my nephew. Got to be more careful. See, y'all be thinking some of these boys that y'all think is slow. And just because my brother just came home and been in jail for 27 years, must have thought he was a little slow. He wasn't that slow. Got to be more careful. So my little nephew was at the hotel with the wallet, with the chip in it. Clock that T. So it's ways around stuff. Because guess what? When they want to cheat, girl, they going to find a way. Boy, they going to find a way. If somebody really have to go through all that, if you have to go through all that, just leave them alone. If you got to really do all that and you don't trust a person, just leave them alone. Because if I got to put a chip in your wallet, the only way, if everything been going good with us and I get that gut feeling, that intuition that you cheating, that's the only way. If I can't, if in my twisted mind, I feel like I can't catch you. Yeah, you could drop a little chip because you want to know, is your intuition is really what it is, even though you got confirmation that that's what it is, but you want make sure it is what it is and you're not delusional. I slip a little chip now because you want to dot your I's and cross your T's. See what I'm saying? Unlike somebody will be saying, oh, I ain't got to do all that. I ain't playing no games. Girl, if you've been with somebody for years and you invested your whole life in this marriage or whatever y'all got going on, don't tell me you don't want to know if they messing around or not. I'm just saying, don't act like you don't want to know. If you got that gut feeling, don't act like you don't want to know if they really cheating or not. Because sometimes the enemy will come in our little twisted minds and make us believe something is something when it's not. You got to be a very strong individual to overcome the stuff that the enemy will put in your mind. Boy, the enemy play all kind of games. Here have you thinking shit, and you be like, nah, I know damn well that. Here have you thinking your husband want the neighbor. Here have you thinking your wife want the mailman. Here have you thinking your wife then put on them tights to go outside so the neighbors could see her, and she just throw it on the little tights because it was comfortable and I'm going to check the mail. The enemy will have your mind twisted. You inside sitting on the sofa, you watching the game, and she put on some tights and she done ran outside, and you didn't forgot who was playing. Got to be more careful. Now you ain't your feelings. You can't even watch the game. Hold up, bro, because she done went outside. Now you peeping out the little peephole and out the blinds and all that, and when she about to come back inside, you done hurry up and went sit on the sofa like you was watching the game. But now you discombobulated because your mind got twisted when you saw she went outside with a fat ass, and you think the neighbors cross the street because they got a lot of young boys over there, and they got a single man stay next door, and they got another single man live down the street, and he got a little money, he got a nice little car, and he stay by himself. So in your twisted mind, you thinking she went outside so the neighbor could see her. Got to be more careful. Because you see the young boys over there, they always outside playing basketball or whatever they playing. And you see the man over there, he a doctor, he got money, got a nice Porsche truck, and got a nice Ferrari, a nice Audi, Mercedes and all that. So when she put the tights on, you thinking she putting the tights on because she want the neighbors to see her. Now you in your feelings. And it ain't even like that. The enemy play, oh God, that's why they say a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Ain't nobody on social media right now on my page could tell me that the enemy ain't ever played with their mind. So y'all just gonna sit on this platform and lie to me and say the enemy ain't never played with y'all mind? Just because you're a Christian and you go to church, you can't tell me and Maze that the enemy ain't never played with your mind. You could be in church and the enemy will get you. You in church and here you didn't see Sister Jean, and she done looked over there and smiled, and she's smiling at something that didn't happen at home, and you thinking she's smiling at your husband. Got to be more careful, or your wife in church. And so people fussing in church because he didn't look over there, or he didn't say peace be with you in the Catholic church, peace be with you, and also, well, why you have to have peace with her? Why you couldn't go peace over there to a man? Got to be more careful. Right. The strong imaginations. Right, Granny. Because guess what? If you weak, you beat. You could be in your little car and you just riding. And say you driving in your car and you see the blue lights, the police light. Woo, 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 woo. And the first thing come to your mind, you thinking they about to pull you over. And these people trying to get to an accident. But in your mind, since they're riding your tail, you didn't pull to the side thinking, and you thinking about, well, damn, I wonder if I got my driving license. I wonder if I was speeding. I wonder what's going on. I wonder if I got an attachment. I wonder if I got a. So in your twisted mind, because a lot of us, our mind gets twisted from time to time. We have imaginations. We be imagining shit happening and shit going on that has nothing to do with us. Because I was on the bridge, a 23-mile bridge, and I know I wasn't speeding. And she came out of nowhere on the bridge. So I pulled over on the bridge. And she came up and she was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah." I had then thought a million things within 20 seconds. I said, "Well, damn, I ain't got my driving license on. I think my driving license suspended. Damn, I wonder how fast I went to thinking of all kind of shit." And guess what she did when I put the window down? She took her hand and reached inside of my car and turned my lights all the way on. Got to be more careful. She said, "I pulled you over because your back lights wasn't on." Got to be more careful. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. Mm-hmm. Our mind. Just like a lot of people, they don't be on my platform and all that right now because at the end of the day, in their mind, man, I'm not supporting her. She making a lot. She making good money. Now she got her own YouTube channel and all that kind of stuff. Girl, I'm not going on there. Girl, I'm tired of her saying the same thing. She talk about the same thing. Oh, she's still talking about her life. Yeah, because there's got a million people that never heard about my life story. How about that? Every day I come on the platform, I guarantee you they got somebody on here right now. Never heard the whole story. They got somebody on here right now. But I bet you they heard about the H and the V and the I. But I bet you they ain't heard the whole story about my life story. I bet you they only heard some of it. Because twisted minds, people are jealous and they envy. And at the end of the day, they'll think you got millions of dollars. And I do. My father got all the money. So long as he got money, I got more. I got money too. I ain't gonna never get on here. Oh, I'm broke. I don't have this. I don't have that. My father's rich. And I'm his child. So that make me what? Don't let that go over your head. I would never be like some of y'all talking about what y'all ain't got, and I don't have this, and I can't afford this, and I can't have this, and I'm too old for this, and I don't think I should buy. Wow, well, that's you, and it's me, and my father. I don't know if y'all call him y'all father too, but he y'all father too if y'all believe. But my father is rich, and he said I can have whatever my heart desires. Don't let that go over your head. How about that? So why y'all be caught up all in y'all shenanigans and y'all be going off of y'all emotions and y'all feelings? Because y'all believe something that's there that's not there. So today, I was in here looking for my Versace socks. They gray and black. And I know I put my socks with my other socks. I must have looked for them socks all day about a good hour. Because I like to coordinate when I get dressed. I got on silver and black. And I wanted to put on my silver and black Versace socks. And I ain't find them yet. And I know damn well I know where I put them. And I looked, and I looked, and I looked, and I ain't found them yet. But they in here, and I know where I put them. So either somebody playing games around here, or I done looked and overlooked them. Just like when you put your socks in the dryer, it's always that one sock come up missing. Now, y'all can't tell me when y'all put y'all clothes in the dryer and y'all wash y'all socks, y'all can't tell me the dryer ain't ate one of y'all socks. I guarantee you everybody on here they had a missing sock. Thank y'all for the likes on here. We even. 12 and 12. Can I get some hoes while I be talking, y'all? And get y'all can show me some love, some thumb. Y'all can give me some stars at the top. Some shoes too, I grant. So either one of y'all then came in my house when I was asleep and then stole my socks. I'm just saying. I talk to y'all every day at the same time. But when I go to sleep, I go in the room and I can't sleep with doors open. I'm a girl that have to have her room door closed. So while I was in the room with the room door locked, in the room sleeping, one of y'all then came in here and then took my socks. I got to be more careful. I should have been more careful. Yeah, one of y'all. Instead of me having the camera post outside, looking outside, I should have had the camera turned inside. Because one of y'all on here, I don't know which one of y'all on here, then took my socks, but one of y'all took my socks. I'm just saying, because they're not, I don't know where they're at. I didn't look over and over and over and over and over, and I can't find the socks. Can y'all give me some hearts over here and a little thumbs up? You know, I be talking, my mouth be dry and all that kind of stuff there. We be on one accord, and y'all still don't want to show your girl no love. Every time I come on here, can y'all give me some stars? Can y'all give me some hearts? Can y'all give me some thumbs up and all that kind of stuff there? But no. Thank you, Sandra. Yeah, Linda, and been missing for a long time. Thank y'all. I told y'all when y'all come in my house, y'all should speak, and y'all speak by showing love, showing a horse, showing a thumb, showing the thumbs up and all that kind of stuff. That's what y'all supposed to do. Because if I come in your house, I'm gonna speak to y'all. But can somebody on this platform over here in here tell me where my socks at? Because somebody got my socks. I had to wear plain gray socks, and they ain't the socks I wanted to wear. So I'm going to look again when I get off this platform and try to find my socks. But I got one white sock after I washed the white clothes. I got two white socks is missing from the dryer. Y'all can't tell me when y'all wash clothes, socks don't come up missing. So where the socks go? So with the dryer eating up one sock? Just tell me. I'm the only one be missing socks in the dryer. Y'all lying. Y'all be missing socks too. Some of y'all be missing drawers. Gots to be more careful. I'm just saying. Yeah, the shoes too. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I was looking for they're in some boots. Girl, I might have to look in the boots. But I didn't put the socks in the boots. But girl, I ain't gonna lie, I had some leopard boots. They were some little short leopard boots because I like certain shoes to go with certain, outfits, scarves, and all that kind of stuff there. And I don't know where my leopard boots at. And I looked everywhere in both closets. I don't know where they at. So that means somebody stole the boots too, because I can't find them either. And it didn't dawn on me until I saw a commercial. And when the commercial came on, the girl had on leopard boots. And I was like, well, And I jumped up and I went looking for them and I can't find them. I'm just saying. Should I go knock on somebody's door, go from door to door? Since we knocking on people's doors behind our fiancés, our husband, our dude. Should I go knock on somebody's door who might have my socks and my boots? Y'all know the maintenance people and all that. They come in your house and they don't even tell you they coming in your house. They come in your house when you're not there, and you be wondering and you be thinking you misplaced stuff. And I think maybe the maintenance people then took something. I don't know. Do y'all like the maintenance people coming in y'all house when y'all not there? Do y'all like that? Y'all think people should come in y'all house when y'all not home? Maintenance. I said, don't y'all have a key? Oh, all right. But I feel like you got to go in some people's house. Because people is nasty. I believe if I had my own subdivision and I had my own condominium and houses and all that kind of stuff, and I had my stuff where I rented my stuff out at least once or twice a month, not once a month, I would be the landlord to where I just won't do a walkthrough. I'm not trying to get in your business. I just want to make sure you're taking care of my shit. Because some of y'all is nice and nasty. And then y'all have the nerve to want y'all deposit back. After y'all then left the oven all nasty and dirty, when you could have just got a little easy off and cleaned the oven. And then they have all kind of roaches and stuff all in the cabinets, trash all in the cabinets. They have all kind of lint in the dryers. And y'all want y'all money back. Wow. Y'all got to be very, I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to, just talk about people, but if you got your own houses, complex, just make sure you put the right people in them. Because they got some people that have children that will tear your shit off the frame. The blinds is going one way. The dog is all in the blind and ate up on the blinds. And y'all want y'all deposit back? Wow. Got to be more careful. And then some of y'all be late on your rent. And people keep getting y'all chance after chance because they feel like you got little children. And you be saying you ain't got no family, you ain't got nowhere to go, and you was laid off on your job, and they cut your hours and all that, and you got a good landlord that let you slide. But how many months the landlord's supposed to let you slide? Because the landlord got bills too. Anybody that have property that's renting their property out should do a 1 month inspection. I'm just saying. Somebody probably disagree because you don't want nobody in your house. But you know why you the one that don't want nobody in your house? Because you the one tearing people shit up. And y'all make it bad for the good people like me that then been in people's house and left it to where somebody can move right in it and don't get a deposit. Because they find, and it's sad that some of y'all got good tenants and they take care of your shit and they move out and y'all don't want to give people their deposit back. It's so sad. It's so sad. They got one of them put me in the credit bureau saying that I owe them. How can you owe somebody $1,000 because you moved too soon and I give you a 30-day notice? Oh, it's because you hung pictures on the wall and you put holes in the wall and you had the TV on the wall and you but I got all that caulked up and painted over. And I made sure because I wanted my money. Oh, well, we can't get you with that one. Well, we going to hit you with this. You moved too soon. Wow. It's sad the way y'all do people. Some of y'all ain't had no intentions on getting people their deposit back anyway. It's sad that people got to fight y'all. Y'all want 3 times the rent for somebody to move in y'all properties. And then when somebody move out, y'all got a problem with getting them their money. Got to be more careful. Now, where you know if you go and apply for an apartment or a house or whatever it is, some people charge $75 for application fee. $50 to $75. So if you go to 4 or 5 different places filling out applications and get turned down, that's your loss. Right. You're right, Diamond. Because guess what? At the end of the day, a lot of landlords already have it in their mind that when you move, they're not getting your deposit anyway. And it's sad. It is so sad. And you done went through all this. Ain't too many people with you know what? I ain't gonna say ain't too many people because they got a lot of people that make good money. But they got people, when you go to these different apartments, different houses and all that, they want you to make 3 times the rent. So if the rent is $1,000, they want you to make 3,000 in some. Wow. But that's the world we living in. How about that? How about that? That's what I say, Diamond. Like if you go and fill out all these applications, I believe if it ain't no guarantee you gonna get the house, the apartment, or the complex or whatever, I shouldn't have to pay no $75 if you're not gonna be for sure I'm gonna move in this complex. So you making me give you $75 to $50 to tell me, oh, you can't get it because your credit ain't right and you don't make enough money? Wow. Wow. That's crazy how bad they make it. Because one time I was trying to move in Slidell and they had these apartments and they had, I think it was income based or something like that. So the lady told me I had the apartment and all that kind of stuff. And she said, well, we waiting on the background check. So I said, all right. So I waited. When the background check came back, she said, you have a misdemeanor assault. A misdemeanor assault. And that's why I didn't get the apartment. Because my ex put me in jail. Assault with a deadly weapon, which Mike Carter. So they told me to plead guilty to a lesser charge, which was a misdemeanor. Even though he didn't press charges, the state picked up the charges. And they made me go to anger management for about 3 weeks and still put that on my record. And I ain't even do nothing. Allegedly. I'm just saying. So that's what happened. So again, to you young girls out there that's looking at Miss Ann saying, oh yeah, and looking at this young lady who did what she did to me, and y'all mind. Well, she got off with you, Miss Ann. She got off in the system. Hey, Mama Ava. But she ain't get off by Jehovah. So to y'all out there, please don't go knock on nobody's door. If your fiance is at somebody at a side piece house, please don't go to nobody's house. Because nowadays, they wait. Y'all got to remember, the side pieces don't like you. The side piece want to be where you at. So if they want to be where you at, they will destroy you. They will come to the door like that's their man, like that's their husband, like that's their wife, and waiting for you to make one wrong move because they're trying to take your place. So don't do it. It's more than one way. Again, the skin of cat. You could be on the counter and you could get you some monoculars and just watch. And just watch. And when they come out, then you could go with your move. But don't get yourself in no trouble because it's not worth it. And they're going to turn it around and make it seem like you delusional and you the one more aggressive because you didn't got caught in your feelings. And you have the right to get caught in your feelings because somebody that you really love and you didn't been there for and you didn't help laying up with the woman. He said, oh, that dog, that slaughter laying up with him. I want him and all that. But why you there? No, that wasn't me there. You lying, girl. That wasn't me, boy. You lying. That wasn't me. But I saw you. No, babe, that wasn't me. I promise you my boy was in my car. I promise you my girl was in my car. Yeah, right. So what's the purpose of y'all going to the house, knocking on the door? And you know deep down inside, you're still going to take him or her back. Mm-hmm. What's the purpose? Because if you're not bothered, what is the purpose? My purpose was to knock on that door because I want your ass up out of here. Because y'all doing some shit that me and you was doing yesterday, and now you doing it with her. So bring your ass up out of there. But now, these days, maids ain't going to nobody's house unless I'm dumping the clothes up in front of the door. And I did that a couple of years ago. I did that about 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. I did. Once I found out, and y'all, let me tell you how messy the worldly people is. Whenever I found out the address, it was somebody from the outside gave it to me. Oh, girl, I know where they live. I know where she live. Girl, where she live? Girl, they live way across. Girl, where they live? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's where they live? Okay. That's how messy the world is. Especially if somebody like you. Because when I found out where the first husband was, it was somebody that liked me and said, guess what? Guess where your husband at? Your husband by my girl house. I know you lying. Your husband is by my girl house. So you can say that again. Well, my girl that I be messing with, your husband over there. You want me to show you where it's at? Come on, yeah, let's go take a ride. So we went and took a ride. Oh, that's where it's at. Thank you for showing me. Can you drop me back off by my car? Don't tell nobody I showed you, and I don't tell nobody. Don't do what? Don't tell nobody I told you where them people stay, and don't tell nobody I showed you. Did. Because so-and-so say you was at his girl. Just messy. Did. Well, how you know where I was? Because the old man told me. Who old man is? You know who old man is. He told me. He told me where you was. Because he was mad because him wasn't there. I'm just saying. Now, why we have to go back and tell the people who told us? Because I did. I sure did. And don't act like I'm the only one did that. Girl, y'all did it too. Y'all told, y'all friend told y'all something. Y'all went back and told y'all old man or your old lady what the friend said. Got to be more careful. So don't tell me nothing if you don't want me to say who said it. Unless you're a good friend and I ain't trying to get nobody hurt. I ain't trying to get you hurt. But if you ain't my friend and you tell me, I'm going to say, yeah, she told me. He told me. Mm-hmm. Now that's being messy. As long as nobody don't get hurt. But now in these times and days, I will not, I repeat, I will not knock on nobody door behind no man. Girl, I'm not knocking on nobody door. Those days are over for me. But I will drop the clothes off in front of the door. I will drop the clothes off in front of the door. And somebody on here probably saying, well, girl, I ain't doing none of that. Well, you just hold the clothes in your closet for leverage. Because if you somewhere where you not supposed to be, your clothes don't need to be where you really supposed to be. Don't let that go over your head. If they somewhere where they're not supposed to be, that means your clothes are somewhere where you used to be. And you ain't going to be there no more. Mm-hmm. Somebody right now that's on this platform that's listening to me. And when you go get the garbage bags, y'all, don't get the little thin garbage bag because you gotta stuff a lot of stuff in the garbage bags, right? And when you stuffing a lot of stuff in the garbage bags, the little cheap garbage bags, they're gonna rip. And that means shit gonna be everywhere. Get you those hefty garbage bags. You can hold a lot in them and you can tie it. And guess what? It's gonna hold a lot of shit, even the shoes in the box. Better yet, dump the shoes out the box and put them in the garbage bag. And then load them up in your car and drop the whole bag in front of the door and leave. That's where you was, right? That's where you want to be, right? Or you just wanted to be there that night? Nah, we ain't doing that, partner. She wants you, and obviously you want to be with her. So if you want to be with her, here go y'all shit. Got to be more careful. Girl, well, I don't want him, girl. I ain't want him like that. You wanted him then. You wanted her then. Well, take the baggage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then you'll be all right for a week. Then you'll be all right for 2 weeks. And he'll go the third week. Man, I'm so tired, man. And he'll go the third week. You already done blocked them. Now you're unblocked. So well, he ain't been calling. And I don't see no text message. So let me call him. Well, I'm going straight to voicemail. He ain't even answering the phone. But girl, you just put him out. You just put her out. Ain't been a good month. And now you're worrying about you ain't getting no text, you ain't getting no call because you're feeling lonely. And you don't want to be by yourself for the holidays. Because for the New Year's, y'all had plans. Well, we're going to do something for the New Year's and do the firecrackers and all that. And then you're going to go to reminiscing about last year. You didn't forgot what he done did. You didn't forgot what she done did. And now you caught up in your feelings and your emotions. Because you didn't heard the song. What do the lonely do at Christmas? Wow. Girl, please. So you're not gonna come over here for Christmas. You're not gonna bring the children. So you're not gonna bring the children. You're not gonna go by the church. I thought we was gonna get the churn toss together. I thought we was gonna do all this together. Girl, please. Boy, please. He already had plans a whole year ago. Y'all let people get in y'all mind. Once a person get inside your mind, Karen, Queen, they got you. Stop letting people play mind games with y'all. All up in your head. Because we get those thoughts. We go to thinking and thinking wrong and delusional. Go to thinking shit that's there. Now, it's not even like that. Y'all don't get tired of arguing and fussing out every day. Y'all even got the children saying, man, I'm so tired of them. Every time we come home from school, they always fussing. The children don't even want to come out for dinner. The children can't even sleep at night. Because y'all arguing every day, every night, every day, every night. And the little daughter then heard you say he was cheating. Now, what's she supposed to think? And you left him alone. I promise y'all, mama and dad ain't. So, mama, you went through all that. You been letting him abuse you and cheat on you and do all that. And you taking him back. Now, this the little children. The little children have more sense than the adults. Y'all don't realize that the little people that we raise is looking up to us. So every time you get a new boyfriend, a new girlfriend, what you think your little son or your daughter be thinking in their little mind? Y'all don't realize when y'all have children, it's not about y'all. It's about you sacrificing, you making a way for those little bitty people that y'all supposed to protect. So how can you say you protecting your daughter or your son from people when you bringing strangers in your house, in their space? Every time you look around, you got a different man. Ain't even been 72 hours, and you got another one. Or you got another girlfriend. And you bring your daughters and your sons. Every time you look around, they meeting their new stepmama or their new stepdaddy. And when you be saying, nobody better not touch my daughter, but you around here playing Russian roulette, messing over somebody else's daughter. But you be the one, yeah, you mess with my daughter. Wow. Ain't it funny how y'all be around here looking at y'all little daughters, and in your twisted mind, nobody better not play with my daughter. But they ain't just playing with daughters now, they playing with sons. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Queen. They playing with sons and daughters. I tell y'all all the time, y'all sins fall on y'all children. But y'all don't see it like that. Because you'll look at your little baby, or you'll look at your little toddlers, and you'll wonder why they go through the stuff they go through as little children. Because your children are a replicate of who you are. And that man upstairs know what we love. So if he can't get to me, he gonna get to what I love. And y'all don't see. Y'all is so self-centered, so y'all don't realize that the shit that y'all do affects y'all children. See, you thought because you was messing with somebody's husband, you gotta wait. You thought because you was messing with somebody's wife, you gotta wait. But I'm here to tell y'all, listen and listen good. Y'all got sons and daughters. So when shit start hitting home, don't be like, well, I don't know why this happened. My child was a good child. I don't know why this happened to my daughter. I don't know why this happened to my son and all that kind of shit because of you. It had nothing to do with them. It's because of you. Because y'all think some shit is funny. When y'all see the little children cussing and saying all kind of stuff, y'all think that's funny. So when it happened, then y'all won't whip them when they do it in front of people. So that means y'all mind is twisted because y'all sending two different signals to y'all children. Oh, well, you could cuss around mama, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you 5 minutes to say this and say that. So they didn't say it in 5 minutes. They didn't say it. Now when they go over to somebody else's house and they say a bad word, they're going to get an ass whipping. That's because you didn't send mixed signals to your children. So a lot of y'all, if y'all don't catch y'all children now, while they are young, they're going to embarrass y'all when they get older. A lot of y'all let y'all children talk to y'all any kind of way, any little children. And y'all think that shit cute. But in a minute, that shit going to be embarrassing. The same thing with a woman and a man. You out in the public and your man disrespecting you. Hey, queen. And you allow him to do this in the public and you don't shut that shit down right now. You allow her to call you all kinds of names in the public and y'all don't shut that shit down. Because if I ever call you a B word or F boy, that means I lost all respect. That means I don't even want you in my company. Because if I love somebody, I'm going to respect them. Don't let that go over your head. Some of y'all think a lot of shit that go on is cute, but it's not. Just like I can't run your house, so I can't tell y'all what to do. But at the end of the day, y'all got to let your children be young adults. Because they're going to do what they want to do anyway. No matter if we tell them wrong from right, they still already got their mind made up. But at least we tried to tell them how. Clock that tea. I'm just saying. At least we tried to tell them. Somebody told me a little stuff, but it wasn't like nobody wasn't talking to me like I'm talking to y'all. Because I think about my life all the time. All the time. I think about where I could have been and where I should have been. Now I'm saying, if I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Well, it's too late for that because we can't bring back the hands of time. But it is what it is. And the best part of my life is that I take accountability for everything that I dished out. And I got an opportunity to change my life. And a lot of bitches don't like that. But they would love me if I was out there head first, knocking bitches out, busting them in their head, cracking their skull. That's the end they would love. But this the end that God chose me to be right now. And I thank God that I draw closer to him. Because if I wouldn't have drawn closer to him, I would have did some shit. I would have upset the whole city. And a lot of people be crying. saying, I told y'all to leave that girl alone. I told y'all she was crazy. I told y'all. But thank God for his grace and his mercy. Because if he wasn't in my life, where would I be? Probably in somebody old women's prison. I'm probably 6 feet under somewhere. But I thank God that I'm not even on that type of time. I know who the Alpha and Omega. I know who gonna fight my battles. Do you know? Well, why you still worrying about what they doing to you? If you know, you know. If you know the Alpha and Omega, why you still worried about some things that you have no control over? That part right there, Linda. The same thing make you laugh or make you cry. The same children that made you laugh, they'll make you cry. In front of people, in front of strangers, they'll portray you and portray you to be the bad guy. Come on, somebody. Don't act like I'm the only one getting neglected by her young adult children. Don't act like you don't think that one day if you feel sick, your children won't put you in the old folks' home. Because they would. I know one thing, they wouldn't take me and let me live in their house. They'll say, I'm not taking care of. I'm not doing it. Only one of them that I know for sure, without a shadow of doubt. I say, I'm going to take care of my mama. Hey, Mika girl. Hey, Queen. Hey, sister girl. Hey, Samantha. So we might have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 children. And out of all them children, only 1 or 2 might step up to the plate. But the one you least expect is going to do the right thing. But them other ones that you bent over backwards for, and then with seeing a man buy a horse for them, that's the one gonna throw your ass in the old folks' home and won't take all the money from all the other siblings and ain't put in on nothing. Don't even call on the phone. You got a little wife, you got a little husband, and you didn't forgot about mama and daddy who paid the way to make sure you straight and got everything. And y'all be around here talking about, oh, Aunt May's her children, or Aunt May's sister, I feel so. Why? Why would you feel sorry for me when you're going through the same shit and I don't feel sorry for you? Why should I feel sorry for you when at the end of the day, all you got to do is draw closer to Jehovah, and at the end of the day, you're going to be all right? Don't feel sorry for me because I'm all right. I'm good. So what I want y'all to do is man up and know that you all right. I'm so glad I don't be with that crying shit and that whining shit. Oh, they don't call my phone. I ain't talk to them and they don't talk to me. Okay. We got to let go and let go. Amika, that's what you used to tell me, huh, sis? Let go and let God. When she used to say that, I'd be like, in my mind, I used to be like, girl, what are you talking about? To myself. Because I never really understood when she used to be telling me that. And now I know. You got to give it to him and just move around. Just back up and let him work this thing out. It might not happen in our time, but if you believe and trust in him, just know that we can have faith as a mustard seed. If I have enough faith to go across a 23-mile bridge over troubled water, why can't I have enough faith to know that one day them little children, them young adult children, gonna have to come back and say, Mama, you know what? I'm sorry. I pray that it don't be too late. I pray that it don't be too late. Because once your mama gone, and if you got a good daddy, once your parents gone that really, really loved you and sacrificed for you, ain't no coming back. Some people come back probably in the afterlife. But if you can't love them while they're here right now, and something happen to me today or tomorrow, for real, they don't even have to. If you wasn't talking to your mama, your daddy, and they pass away, what's the purpose of you going to look down on them? If you wasn't talking to your mama or your daddy, and they passed away, what's the purpose of you going to look down on them? Because you didn't talk about your mama like a dog. You didn't find all kind of excuses. Hey, Cheryl, hey, Queen. You didn't tell the world, not the world literally, but you didn't tell everybody, your mama did this, my mama don't like me, I was the black sheep, my mama treated me this, and my mama did this, and God said love her anyway. God said love them anyway. How can us as human beings, you could forgive a man that you love, you could forgive a woman that you love, but you can't forgive your mama because you feel like she did something so bad. It was that bad that you can't forgive your mama or your daddy. I bet you it wasn't that bad. You just going along to get along. I can't see every mama around the world neglecting their children. But the generation now, they always got excuses. They always got excuses. They always go run and talk about their mama, their dad. Oh, my dad ain't never did nothing for me. That's what your mama said. That's what your mama said. So if your dad ain't never did nothing for you, did your mama ever give you any of the child support money? Did your mama tell you that she was getting a check for y'all on the 3rd? Did your mama? I'm just saying. Because some of y'all don't tell y'all children certain shit. And when they find out, they be bitter. Wow. But what I notice about life, y'all, I see a lot of shit going on, a lot of fake shit, right? A lot of people, they be so quick to talk about somebody else looking for clout and all this shit kind of shit. And I be seeing people trying to get around people because they won't be a part of the success. Wow. Wow. Now that's big. I'm Aunt Mays, but Aunt Mays could tell y'all a whole lot of shit about a whole lot of people. Aunt Mays could start so much of shit in New Orleans, so y'all be like, you know what? And you need to get on a helicopter and get up out of here because they mad. But I let a lot of y'all make it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And Aunt Mays ain't telling no lies. They'll be saying, oh, I ain't worried. You ought to be worried. You ought to be. You ought to be worried about whether or not I'm going to tell everybody the truth about you, and you. The peekaboos. Y'all know who y'all are. Yes, it do, Wanda. It starts at home. But we got to hold some parents accountable, too. Because we got certain kids we're allowed to do certain shit. And not me. But I've been there, done that. I allowed y'all to play games with me. Even though I know I've been being mistreated, I still helped, thinking it was going to get better. And I was being deceived. But I ain't going to never change who I am. But I thought maybe if I do a little of this and make life a little bit easier, maybe it'll change the relationship. But it didn't. Don't let that go over your head. So that man upstairs want us to move around and move out the way. Just move out the way. We want to put our hand in the cookie jar. When he said, like, you my child, that's your child. But you was my child first. And I chastise you as my child first. So you need to get out the way and let me chastise them. Because when they slap us in our face and misuse us and deceive us, that's a slap in his face, because he is the creator. See, he made mothers and fathers. And he made us to honor our mothers and fathers. And he said, honor thy mother, thy father, thy days will be longer. But if you dishonor, he gonna shorten your days. And a lot of people miss the message. So you wondering why a lot of youngsters' days getting cut short. Well, talk to the parents, and maybe y'all understand. Talk to some of the parents and see if they're going to tell you everything. See if they're going to tell you that son or that daughter that they're crying about. See if they're going to tell you, oh, well, she just fought me. Or he just disrespect me. Or he just, or she just. So in y'all twisted minds, y'all believe that young people days get shortened for no reason. He said, honor thy mother, thy father, or thy days will be longer. Or if you dishonor your parents, he's going to shorten your days. That's what he said. And there ain't nothing we could do about it. That's what he said. And it cut like a knife when it happened. But who we going to get mad at? We can't get mad at Jehovah, because he stated in his word. Bad as it hurt parents to lose their children. But he said in his word, honor thy mother, thy father. If you honor your mother and your father, your days will be longer. You dishonor your mother and father, he gonna shorten your days. It's like he got a calendar. And the calendar got your name on it. And for every time you disrespect your mama and your daddy, he's shortening your days. If you was on the calendar to live till you was 70, since you still being disobedient and disrespectful to his child that did right by you, I ain't shorten your days some more. The more you dishonor your parents, the more he's shortening your days every day. And he also said, don't provoke your children. For the parents out there, y'all thought I wasn't going to get y'all? Because a lot of y'all won't be your children's best friend. Where they say that at? Where they say that at? Oh, mothers and fathers should be their children's best friend. Well, where that say? Because my daughter, my best friend. My son, my best friend. Nah, that's your daughter. That's your son. That's when you can get you this the map. Since when you could get you and you gonna pass it over to your son, or you gonna pass it over to your daughter. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And y'all wonder why the disrespect is there. That's not your friend. That's your daughter. That's your son. Oh, y'all want to turn the word around. Y'all want to turn the word around to what y'all believe. Well, I don't care what Aunt May is saying. You my friend and you my friend. That's not your friend. And one day God gonna show you that's not your friend. Because his word ain't say your children is your friend. He said your children is your children. He wouldn't have never said it like that. He said your children is your children. But since you don't have no biological, like so-called real friends that you believe in your mind, because some of y'all don't trust women and men and all that kind of shit there. So you feel like, well, I don't be with nobody but my daughter. You can be with your daughter and your daughter treats you like you're a stranger. You could be with your son and your son treat you like you're a stranger. And a lot of y'all put off facades just like y'all so close to y'all children, y'all sons and daughters, and they don't be disrespectful and all that. Yeah, right. So if you got a little change and you passed away, you got that one daughter, that one son that might do the right thing. And the one you thinking gonna be fair to the other siblings, they not. They're showing you that they are selfish right now while you're alive. So right now you need to change your will. And if you want something to go to your son and your other son, or your daughter and your other daughter, because your daughter that think she all that, or your son that think he all that, they wants to be in control. And two chances to one, when you croak, then ones who you want to leave something, to, you better leave it directly to him, directly to her. Because Miss Boss thing, she ain't giving them nothing. Got to be more careful. I'm telling y'all better dot your I's and cross your T's. When it come down to money, when it come down to a dollar, y'all know how many families then fell apart because of money? They got families then came and went in people's shit and other people's house, and that wasn't even their mom or their daddy. It's the sister, the brother, it's people then found shit, and they got the people had children. And the aunties and the uncles and all these people then got shit before the children. That's the type of world we living in. When somebody pass away, just because you're a sister or brother don't mean you're entitled before the children. And a lot of y'all feel that way. Oh, but in God's eyes, if this man or this woman say that's my son and that's my daughter, or that's my children before I pass away, and y'all go there and y'all take all the shit because y'all the siblings and y'all ain't even have the right. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. But y'all really not entitled to nothing before the children. I'm just saying. I know somebody got $50 million. I'm gonna say 50 million. And they did. They passed away. And he got a mama. And the mama's still alive. And he got outside children by different women. So the $50 million, the mama can't even get that. The children is more entitled than the mama. Don't let that go over your head. And that's the law. So to a lot of y'all that's out there that don't know y'all entitled, because I have saw people pass away, and the nieces and the cousins then got cars, jewelry, money, and they ain't gave nothing to the children. Even the children that got the person's last name. And y'all think nobody don't see it and nobody don't know. But that man upstairs, he know what y'all did. Because, girl, you riding around in somebody else's truck that had only one son. Got his first name and the man's last name. And you took the truck and you ain't even a sister. You just a niece. Who gave you the right to take his daddy truck and his daddy jewelry and you just the auntie? I'm just saying. Y'all better start dotting your I's and crossing your T's because a dead person can't talk. Oh, but they gonna haunt you. Because when it come down to money, jewelry, anything has a value on it. Somebody coming. They even got people that go write fake wills and put them as the executive over the will. Wow. How many of y'all right now don't even have a will? How many of y'all have money? Y'all children don't even know nothing about y'all money, y'all stocks, y'all buying, y'all CDs, none of that. I'm just saying. Because if you got children, you love all your children. But in your mind, well, I know she gonna do the right thing. I know he gonna do the right thing. In your mind, you thinking because she more responsible or he more responsible, they gonna do the right thing. But let me tell you a story, sister girl, sister boy. They not. They not. Long as you here, they're gonna go along to get along. And they're gonna tell you, oh, I'm gonna make sure my brother's straight. I'm gonna make sure my sister's straight. Mama, something happened to you, we ain't gonna fall out. We gonna make sure they took. Now, why would you bring confusion? Why would you leave a ball of confusion when you should have just dot your I's and cross your T's? Because if you want your sons or your daughters, you need to write individually who get what. Because if you don't, somebody gonna run off. Mm-hmm. So what give you the right? If the grandma left money in the house and the grandma left jewelry in the house and there's 5 of y'all sisters that's left. Oh, but they got one sister and they got another sister, them 2 in cahoots. And the other 3 sisters don't know nothing about the money and the jewelry. But the other 2 sisters cahoots. So they got the safe and the money. And they left the other three sisters out. And they ain't said, well, who give you the authority to take the money and the jewelry and say, well, this all they had in there was 300,000, and this all the jewelry? No, they ain't even say that they got the jewelry. But my question to you, who made you overseer over the money? Because you two was in cahoots. Y'all took from the other three sisters because y'all knew where the money was. But y'all think ain't nobody saw y'all? Or somebody did. Y'all didn't get away. Y'all just got by. But I'm going to say it again. What makes you think, hey love, hey queen, what makes you think you better than all the other sisters? That y'all two could be in cahoots and get the money and the jewelry and all that. And the other three sisters, y'all just threw them on the back bone. And y'all wasn't even there. Oh, y'all claim, oh, I was there for my mama when my mama passed away. My other sisters, and they ain't never did nothing. They ain't did this and they ain't did that. Well, who made you overseer to take the money and the jewelry and do what you want to do? What make you so special that you can take everything, you could distribute it? Because I feel like if somebody passed away and they got money, they got jewelry, they got houses, they got cars, nobody shouldn't be able to touch nothing until they have a succession. If I found out you got the money out the house, you got the jewelry out the house, now it's time for us to take you to court. Y'all two in cahoots. Because I feel like when somebody passed away, they should put the house on lockdown. Ain't nobody going in there until everybody go together. That part. People that passed away or somebody went hit the house before they even had a funeral. Somebody knew where the stash was. Somebody then searched the house before the other sisters and brothers got there. And they didn't find the stash. But they think that nobody don't know that they got the stash. Oh, but somebody know. Somebody know. And his name is Jehovah. So you thought you got away because you got there before the other sister and the other brother and all that? And you wondering why you so lonely and you ain't got nobody and you got a little money and you got a little this and a little that, but you ain't happy with it. Because you was a thief. You stole from your other sisters. Don't let that go over y'all head. Because some of y'all, when it come down to $1, y'all didn't put in on it. Y'all didn't do nothing for y'all mama. Y'all ain't do nothing for y'all daddy. Y'all ain't even brought them a glass of water. Y'all ain't even came and seen them on their dying bed. Oh, but you want some of the money. You want a part of the property. You want about what they left you. Wow. I bet y'all don't even think about that. Because y'all just living y'all everyday life. Well, can y'all just think about the everyday life that goes on every day? And the older we get, unlike in a minute, I'm about to be 60. And a lot of y'all of age don't even have life insurance. At one time, I didn't even know life insurance was that important. And some of y'all be lying. And some of y'all have a GoFundMe and y'all know y'all got a policy. Well, let's just have a GoFundMe for this person. Let's just say we ain't have insurance. Wow. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Because we got people that think about life every day. Just know that they waking up tomorrow. But what about when you don't wake up? So you just gonna leave everything just a mess. And you gonna divide the family. You're gonna divide the sisters and the brothers. Because you didn't write a will. Because they got somebody just think they entitled to everything. Well, my mama would have wanted me with it. Who said that? Is it on black and white that your mama would have? Or you saying you was the special one? And you saying your mama would have just wanted you with everything? Wow. Lies. Why do some people, siblings, think they just the special one? Oh, I'm just the special one. I know mama gonna leave everything. I know daddy gonna leave everything to me because I'm just the special one. Don't you know just because mama and daddy or the children might be on drugs or something like that, or they might be delusional, or they might be going through a little something, this and that, do you not realize that mama still love, daddy still love their child? They got a lot of, people running around that's on drugs and doing all kind of things in the street. But I want y'all to know, listen and listen good. They not thrown away. Somebody love them. Don't let that go over your head. And you know what kills me with a lot of y'all? Y'all always be judging. Each and every one of us got somebody in our family that fell short. And we got y'all around here judging. Pills is drugs. Drugs is drugs. Alcohol is like drugs. When you drink all day, every day, and you just drink, 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 that's drugs too. It's just a different form. It's the high. It's different from pills and heroin and all them other drugs. But getting drunk, it's a drug. It's a sickness. When you drink, 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 and always intoxicated, because some people drink occasionally, but some people drink every day. It's a drug. Well, I don't do no drugs, but you judging somebody that do drugs and you drinking. Alcohol is alcohol, drugs is drugs. Some people drink and it mess up their liver. But y'all, oh, ain't nothing wrong with drinking. Well, what if somebody said, well, ain't nothing wrong with me smiling a pill or a perk or whatever it is, ain't nothing. So that makes you better than them. Because they might do a little 1-2 hit a quitter with a pill or something like that. But you drinking. So that give you the right to judge somebody else that's going through something, that's putting their mouth on the bottle. Because some people drink because they're trying to drink their thoughts and their problems away. So when they drink, they feel some kind of way because it eases some of the pain. Until the hangover is over. And here we go again. Oh, y'all don't look at life like that. So y'all think drinking, oh, they just drink, they just get drunk. When you get intoxicated to where you wake up and you don't remember nothing you did, don't they have a side effect like drugs too? A lot of things we do to our body we're not supposed to do. but we do it. We color our hair, perms and all that, earrings and all that, nose rings and all that, cigarettes. I hate them. I hate the smell of cigarettes. But people smoking, knowing people being unalive from cancer from cigarettes. But some people smoke because they feel the need that they get this urge for a cigarette. If you know something destroying people, why you want it? I'm asking for a friend. If you know cigarettes are not good for you, why are you still smoking them? Because they're not. So if you go to the doctor and they say, you know what, your lungs is messed up, and then you got to look, you know what, talking like, that's because you done messed up all your vocal cords smoking a cigarette. So you got to get to that point to be like, you know what, cigarettes ain't good for me. And if you add up every time you buy a pack of cigarettes, because cigarettes is $10, $15, $18. You might could get a little Newport for $5. But if you smoke 2 packs of cigarettes within 1 week, just add up the money you spending. But I said that to say, why do people love stuff that affects their body? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And a lot of us do. I just drank a whole hoop beer, knowing that when I use the bathroom, my urine gonna be dope. They have a lot of caffeine in this, but I still drunk it. But I'm drinking water, but it still don't mean that. And I wonder why I'm always with a UTI. So y'all thought I wasn't gonna talk about me? I'm not perfect. I know cold drink's not good for none of us, but I still be craving for one. Mm-hmm. So I said that it's a lot of us. We like shit and love shit that's not good for us. Some of y'all women like to be mentally and physically abused. I don't. That shit don't feel good. Some of you men love for punishment. I don't want to hurt nobody, and I don't want nobody to hurt me. And somebody still be calling my phone, and I be like, when you gonna stop calling my phone? All through social, all through Instagram, all through TikTok and Facebook, my phone be ringing. Can you just leave me alone? And stop calling my phone. That's all I ask. Hey, Terry. Hey, Queen. Hey, love. So a lot of y'all need to get y'all shit together. Yes, God see everything, Wanda. Yes, he do. Everything. So the little stuff that we be doing and the little stuff we be doing over here and over there and thinking we getting away with it, we not. Mama, call you back. We don't get away. We just get by. Hey, Queen. So the older you get, to know better is to do better. And if you older and you with an older man, people should be old enough to know they need to stop playing games. Some of you Negroes out there is too old to still be playing games. And some of y'all females too. You can't enjoy your life without playing games. Hold up. Hello? Hello? Made me thought something was happening. Y'all got to get your life together. Because a lot of y'all still playing Russian roulette with y'all life. And we ain't getting no younger. We getting older. That's what I love about me. I can come on here and be real with y'all. And I'm talking to y'all through experience. And I done been around a lot of people and I done saw a lot of things. And it's either going to make you or break. And I thank God that it made me a better person. And the more I draw closer to him, the more the hate come. But I still going to keep on pushing, whether they like it or not. Because something I'm saying on here, somebody needed to hear. Let me tell y'all how I know people be listening to me. Even when y'all don't share the live. Because some of y'all don't share the live on Facebook because y'all selfish. And some of y'all don't share the live on YouTube and watch it the whole 3 hours because y'all selfish. That's why. A lot of y'all got to stop being selfish. And I was about to say something, but I got sidetracked. So just a split second, I forgot what I was about to say. And maybe it'll come back to me. But us as women, we got to have our house in order. Because it's a lot of stuff going on in this world that the youngsters are doing that we wasn't doing. And if a lot of people like me that experience stuff will share their life story with other people that's going through something, maybe the world be different. Maybe if you still a young girl, instead of talking about her, instead of dragging her under the mud, maybe you need to pull her to the side and talk to her. Whether she listen or not, I still say it. Oh, back to what I was saying. I let me tell you, because it came back to my mind, how I know some people be listening to me. Because one time on one of the live, I talked about all the stuff that we have cluttered in our house. And I said, a lot of us need to get rid of a whole lot of stuff. So I done went on Facebook twice. And I saw 2 people. House was cluttered. And they having a sale. And they getting rid of some shit. And it wasn't no anything. And it was my intentions to go to the one they had a house sale. And I was gonna go and support them because they had some nice stuff. But I wanted somebody or my daughter, somebody to come with me. And it didn't happen. But I said that to say that's when I can tell somebody was listening on my live. Because 2 people, I mean, they had antique stuff. They had all kind of stuff. This one lived in Bell Chase and lived in a beautiful house. I mean, just had beautiful paintings, stuff that you ain't never seen before. That they just had more than enough. And they was having a sale. And I say, Lord, thank you. Because somebody listen to me. Y'all see how my body keep jumping? That's muscle spasm. But to a lot of y'all that's on here, this message might not be for you. It might not even be for you. But it's for somebody. is for somebody. So I appreciate if when I get off the live, y'all share it. Even though on this platform, I got close to 10,000 followers. And on this platform, the I at the top says 7 people. But I'm all right with that. And on this platform, I got 2,300 and something subscribers. And every day we come on here, we get no more than the most people I ever saw was 30. But I'm all right with that. Because y'all ever heard, and I know y'all did, you got to crawl before you walk. You got to start from somewhere. And you can't give up. Because one day we all going to wake up. And I might have more than enough people on my life that heard about a woman named Ann Mays. So I'm going to keep on doing what Jehovah allowed me to do. And the enemy attacks me all the time when I'm inside by myself. And the reason he attacked me, because he's trying to stop me from getting to my destiny. But I'm going to get there with some of y'all or without you. And Wanda, Linda, all y'all who've been following me for quite some time. Terry, all the people, Shay, all y'all that been following me. Trust me, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful to if I just have 1, 2, 3, or it could be 4, 5 of us on here. Because guess what? God got something bigger and better for each and every one of us. God see y'all being faithful. He see me being faithful. So when God start moving in your life and when the enemy start coming, just know that God about to open the windows of heaven that no man can stop. When he open the windows of heaven, it's gonna be a blessing that you don't even have room enough to receive from being obedient. Because y'all could be anywhere else but on here with enemies. I'm just saying. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. You know why? Because y'all could be anywhere else. But y'all here with me. So with that being said, I love y'all. And I will be on here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I appreciate y'all. But y'all, if y'all know somebody out there going through something with their husband, their wife, their fiance, somebody they shacking up with, pray for them. And if it's a female and she hurting, give her wisdom and allow her to know that somebody love her. Because they got a lot of young women and men out there that got their heart broken for the first time. And they need to know that they're going to be all right. They need to know that somebody going to take care of them. And it's that man upstairs. Just let somebody know that somebody loves them. If it's just you saying, I love you. Because somebody out there, nobody ain't never told them that they love them. And somebody out there, somebody been telling them they love them, but they treat them like a dog. Let them know that ain't love. Embrace them. Even if it's your friend daughter. She feel like she could talk to you, but she can't talk to her mama because her mama don't want to listen. Even if it's your friend's son. He could talk to you, but because he feel like he can't talk to his daddy because the dad or the mama don't want to listen. Make a difference in somebody else's life. Stop being selfish. Stop worrying about what somebody going to say about you and spread some love. I love you too, Sandra. And I love y'all back. But it ain't about me, y'all. It's about us. It's about us spreading the word and telling somebody about a man named Jehovah that love him. If he really didn't love each and every one of us on here, If he didn't love us, he would have never woke us up. He wake us up every day and we go to sleep knowing that we're going to wake up in the morning. So if you know he love you and he protect you and he makes sure he supply your each and every need, why you can't pass that on to another young girl or young boy? That's all I'm saying. Why you just can't share your testimony with somebody like Amy's? You think God allow you to go through stuff and bring you out for you just to keep the goodness to yourself? Wow. It's called testimony. So spread the word to somebody. Somebody's daughter needs you. Somebody's son needs you. Y'all stop being selfish. Because it ain't all about us. We lived our life and still living our life. But now, can you leave a good soil and a good seed for somebody? Because when we leave this earth, he might say, well, I'm going to reward you on your performance. Tell me how many people you told about Jehovah. Tell me how many people that you didn't talk to and they didn't change their life because of you. I could say for sure some people changed their life because of something I said, but I don't get the credit. Jehovah get it. He used me as a vessel. But I can tell you, I can put my hand on a chopping board. It might be 1, 2, or 3, and it might be more. Somebody looked at my life or thought about something I said, and they changed their life. And they working on themselves, and they not perfect. They just looking at Miss Ann. And Miss Ann said this, and if Miss Ann could do it, I could do it. And somebody went to him and asked him for something because they heard me say something and said, God, Miss Ann said, if I asked you for this, you was going to give it to me. And he turned around and gave it to you. Oh, because you was obedient. All it takes is sacrifice and obedience. He know we not perfect. He know we going to fall short. He know we going to tell a lie. He know that. He know when a bill collector call and it call you from a number that familiar. You answer, oh, she sleep. He know. No matter how we try to be perfect, we'll never be perfect. We are imperfect people. And he already know. So stop beating yourself up. Talking about, I'm sorry. It was me. It might have was me. It wasn't him. Stop beating yourself up. Stop thinking in your twisted mind, believing you was the one or you was the reason he or she left. They left because they want to leave. Don't let that go be. You ain't did nothing. You did everything that you could possibly do as a wife, as a husband. And it's okay. Rejection is protection. And God gonna make sure you do better than them. And let me say this before I get off of here. When God get us out of situations, and you know he got you out of a situation that you prayed for him to get you out of, please don't go back. When he take you out of a situation and bless you and start doing things in your life, y'all don't think Satan coming back? Or he coming back? Babe, I'm sorry, I ain't mean that. Once they realize. And God saying, I removed him for a reason. I removed her for a reason. And you keep on going back. And if you go back one more again, I'm going to take my hands off you. Because I done told you. I done gave you a scapegoat. And you still dipping and dabbing. And you thinking, I don't see you. So I'm going to give you one more chance. Because I didn't forgive you 7 times, 7 times, 7. And you keep on going back. This one last chance I'm going to give you. You go back again. I'm going to just take my hands off and let you go through what you got to go through. Because if he take us out of a situation, it's for our good. No matter how good it felt, everything that's good to you ain't good for you. You want to rush him. So you didn't want to jump into a whole nother relationship. And you ain't finished with this relationship. Should have been more careful. And got to be more careful. You got to focus on you. You got to get you together. How you going to love somebody when you don't even love yourself right now? You don't even know if you're going to come. And you done jumped into another relationship talking about you love somebody when you still in love with somebody else. And I'll see y'all tomorrow on that. Y'all be blessed. Got to be more careful. I love y'all. Have a blessed night. How about that?